is the Magnate.
Yeah, welcome back to the continuation of our Magnate conversation with the group chairman of Cavatin Group. We have him again with us on the continuation of the program, the Magnates. Focus is still on the aviation sector. He's a major player there. Once again, we'd like to welcome you to the program again. This is a continuation of the conversation we had earlier, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Aduremi Muyunudeen Makonjola, a loving family man devoted to his wife for 50 years and to his children, is perhaps best known for his company, Carverton Offshore Support Group, a leading provider of aviation and marine logistics support services, and for his groundbreaking work as a pioneer chairman of the Lagos State Security Trust Fund from 2007 to 2015. He has over 20 years experience in banking industry, having worked at Union Bank of Nigeria, Equatorial Trust Bank, and Defcon Merchant Bank, where he rose to become the bank's executive vice chairman. From 1999, Mr. Makonjola focused on setting up his businesses, including the Global Oilfield Services, Carverton Marine Limited and Carverton Helicopters Limited respectively, inviting his children as directors and staff of these companies whilst holding the position of executive chairman. In October 2022, in recognition of his achievement and contributions to development in the country, Mr. Makonjola was conferred national honors in the rank of Officer of the Order of the Niger, OON, by His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. A simple man by nature, Mr. Aduremi Muyunudeen Makonjola, who prefers to go by the simple Mr. title, has 4 doctorate titles and degrees honoris causa in his cupboard that he has never used. One of the most respected businessmen of his generation, he continues to influence and demonstrate how smart investment, especially in new technology, can build broad-based prosperity, and has certainly exhibited by his life and work that all of us, no matter where we come from, have the opportunity to change this country for the better.
Let's talk about your wealth creation, employment to teeming youth of Nigerians. I mean, you're an international figure, first degree in UK, second degree, and so many things. In fact, you are even more outside the country than Nigeria. But you chose to create wealth and employment in Nigeria. How did that come about? Some people would just stay abroad and that's it.
Because if you are patriotism means that you look at what government is doing. Government can't do everything.
Sure.
And government will lay an enabling environment, and all the previous governments, including this one, have done their best to do that. They can't do more than that. And if they have laid the enabling environment, why would I leave home and go and develop other people? Why should I look at my sister who has a degree in economics and going to London to wash plates? Why don't I help others to do better in that respect? And that is what led to ensuring people and making sure our people are at the same level. A good example is when we started Carverton Helicopters. The engineers are of different level. They bring some engineers from abroad to come to Nigeria, not to train Nigerians, but to work with them and use them as what is called sorters.
Okay.
Or sifters or something. So they earn less money than the main engineers. What we did was and they only need one exam to become proper engineer to be doing all those. So we have 56 employed.
Wow.
And
just engineers alone.
Yeah, they are, because we have so many helicopters and they have to work on them. And for each helicopter, there is electrical, there is other things to be done there. And no Nigerian can sign out an helicopter to fly, but they are the one to check, is it good to fly? It's an European who normally signs them out. So we look at what is the problem. We call the manufacturers. If we are buying your helicopters, how do we make sure our own people are able to sign it
Certified.
out? They said very simple. You can't bring 56 people to us, it will be too expensive. But we'll bring 2 lecturers to you for 3 weeks or for 4 weeks. And they did that. They trained them here, practical and theory. After 56, 54 passed.
Wow.
And they became instant engineers.
Certified.
Yeah. And that was it. And before we started, for every 3 Europeans, we have 1 Nigerian.
Okay.
But
Can to understudy them.
yes, but now we have, for every European we have 5 Nigerians.
Congratulations,
So,
sir.
and now our Nigerian people, some who are patriotic are at home, and some who are not have gone to Saudi Arabia because they pay more money there.
Of course, now foreign exchange, hard
And
currency.
we change many other things because if you're a Nigerian pilot, you cannot earn your money in foreign exchange. You can only earn it in naira,
Okay.
which is lesser than what the European. Yeah.
And
But a pilot is a pilot, so we make sure we pay them the equivalent
okay,
of what they
you
should
feel.
earn.
Wow, that's very good.
And
They are happy and fulfilled.
everybody is happy. Everybody is doing their work.
Interesting. Now, closely related to wealth creation, sir, we have also done some bit of research that your philanthropic gesture is second to none in terms of setting up business startups, empowering people. What's the drive, sir?
The drive is simple. You make money in Nigeria. Oh, by the way, I went abroad on government scholarship.
Wow.
So why
I
wouldn't
told you your parents you were born with silver spoon in the mouth, and then they sent you abroad.
Even then, if you are knowledgeable enough, if you are brilliant
enough, yes.
the government then was sponsoring people.
Yes, I know. Even till now.
Yeah, and so if I've fed you when when you are young, and when I'm old, what do I expect you to do?
Giving back.
So is life more abundance and taking and giving back? If you don't give back, it's fine. God gives.
Nobody will query you.
No, not at all. But at the end of the day, we all see a good example. Nobody can take anything back. Everybody will go back
the way you came.
the way it came. So why then do you want to hide it? Why then do you want to suffer other people when you can afford to give them
what they need?
What they need? If you have 5 bags of rice, you will not eat them. You will not finish eating them for 1 year.
True.
But you can afford to buy a bag of rice every month. Why don't you make other people happy? So part of my own joy is seeing that the people I've made are doing better. And my own prayer to all of them is, you better do more than better, because I want you to leave this place and start your own.
Surpass me. Okay, good.
So that's what it should be.
Another aspect of you, sir, you're a very interesting personality. Another aspect of you is your philanthropic gesture, beyond empowering and all of that. I mean, we just watched a clip of your honorary doctorate. That is the same hall where that presentation was made. The same building you built for the university in memory of your mother. What's the drive? And again, we also aware that you are the chancellor of Edo State University, Yamu, in Isako West. What's this love for education? Is it your brilliance that has ensured that, yes, education is my mystic, let me continue to give in there?
I got lucky to be trained abroad. And you come back home, you see the facilities not up to standard.
Good.
Even the university we're talking about that we have, the grading of universities is as per how many level of halls, infrastructure you have. If you don't have as many as a particular level, you are downgraded. They've just graded universities. My first university, the first university I did my first degree, Leicester University, has been graded as among the first 100 in the world.
Wow.
And that is because they have the structure, they have what it takes. So it will be better for us as well to have what it takes to make sure our upcoming young ones are better educated, because lecturers will not go to a university that is not well grounded. So for whatever you make from outside, why don't you help them and see that they are better off and all the rest of that? Although the act of trying to make money has made everybody not to take advantage of what is gone in universities and linking it with entrepreneurs and who can mentor them and all. So here we mentor so many universities now. The young university, they bring their staff, they bring their students to my son's body and all that. And they mentor them. And some of them decide, we want to work with you, we want to, so that they can carry on. We are not going to live forever.
Of course, I'll come to that, sir. I'm still curious. That moment when you were being robbed for that doctorate degree, did you have some nostalgic feeling that this is the same building I donated to this university? Like I said, named in memory of your mom. That's where I am now being robbed. I'm sure when you were constructing that building, you never thought, couldn't have been that you're expecting to be honored with a doctorate degree, even this honorary course.
That particular university.
You're talking of Summit University now?
That particular University of Summit. When they were talking of starting the university, my mother was still alive.
Wow.
And they gave her an award or something. And she said, what are we going to give them? I said, I don't know, whatever it is. She said, give them 1 million so that we can say it's for the university that they are doing, they are going to start. They've not started the university.
Wow.
And when they wanted now to start the university, Alaji Okono called some of us and said, we want to start the university, we need some donations to pay for the registration of 200 million. And when they told me what I'm to pay, I said minus 1 million because I've donated 1 million in the memory of my mother. And they said, they will find out from your division.
Records.
And they found out that the money was intact, was for the purpose, so fine. And then we got on. They got the university registered. The next thing they now said is, we got the land, we got everything, but we need buildings. And he now said, maybe you donated your mother donated 1 million. And so are you going to let the 1 million go away like that? I said, no, okay, I will do a building because I've done 2 buildings already for university. So this one, the third one, doesn't.
But obviously, it wasn't 1 million you used to build that.
No. I'm just telling you how it
I
started.
started.
So, and my mother had passed when they were doing it. So I said, okay, I'll build something in her memory. And it was a good gesture. It was
Very
nice.
good indeed.
And I really,
Sadaka to Jaria.
yeah, so,
Interesting. Okay, now you earlier on you talked about will not live forever. Definitely succession plan, and you want to counsel business owners using your own experience and what you've done in this regard to counsel business owners on succession plan.
well, we know we can't live forever. Even the food we eat start decreasing. And our hair start growing gray and all, although people now make it a style or whatever. But whatever it is, you know yourself. And what I observe, because all my children are working with me, is that the younger ones, they want to fly. But if you mentor them, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And if he says this is what he wants to do, you partially give him his chance to do it. When he succeeds, you praise him. But you mark it down that this is a high flyer. If he fails, you still praise him and say,
Can
I
do
won't
better.
let this down. Anytime you come to give me an advice, I'm going to mention it too. Then he goes on doing it. And when you see they are successful, you keep on giving them the opportunities.
Encouragement.
And you let them see limelight. There's no meeting I go without somebody coming with me.
Interesting.
And when I talk, I say, you say your own. They say, oh, that's how it is. There's no need for any businessman to have a fear that his son will take over and steal all the money. Where is the money to steal? Anyway, when you have a good program and a good something. And I'm proud of my children. They've been able to do
Sustain.
better than what I've done.
Wow. Congratulations, sir.
So,
Congratulations. In a lighter mood, sir. I hear you are a Gunner fan. You're Arsenal. How are you feeling with the rate of, prowess they are now experiencing? They seem to be topping the league group.
that you can ask my wife that, because my wife supports Man U.
Me and Man too.
And when we were losing, people were rejoicing.
Yes, years ago.
But now we are winning. And unfortunately, Man U beat us 2 games ago.
Yes.
And we come back to our something.
I like this aspect of you, sir. This is a lighter mood. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Any final words for Nigerians?
Thank
Any final word? Counsel, message.
We have enjoyed unnecessary good season in Nigeria. Things we should have paid for, government was paying for it. But what government was paying for is through our money, creating debts. It's not time to pay it back. And you can see we have really, really suffered paying back, because there's a government that came and said, it can't go on like this. Now things are getting back. Before, dollar was 1 naira, 1,900.
Almost 2,000.
Almost 2,000 then. It's now 1,390 something now. Yes. So it will get back. And by the time it gets back to 200, 300, we will forget the past. All of us will say we are rich. But it's because the government have been so focused to make sure that no free lunch anymore. Now we have to do things according to the way it should be done. And we thank God we have weathered the storm. Now when we get back to where we can spend anyhow, we'll make sure we don't spend anyhow.
We'll be more prudent.
Yes.
And you know better than that.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And this has been the Magnate. Did you enjoy our conversation? Don't worry, you can always watch this program again on our YouTube channel. Remember to follow us on our social media handles. Once again, let us appreciate Mr.
Because that's what I would take away. You won't robe me in
any title. Let us appreciate Mr. Aderemi Makonjola, the group chairman of Caverton Offshore Group, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming on the program.
Thank you.
I warmly welcome you all to this formal robing ceremony of honorary doctorate degree of science to Alhaja Chief Dr. Latifat Olufunke Gbajabiamila. You will recall that the conferment of this honorary doctorate degree by Summit University of Kwara State during the 5th and 6th combined convocation ceremony of the university today, therefore, serves as the formal robing of the distinguished awardee.
So this School of Nursing, inshallah, is destined to be a pride for the Gbajabiamila family and for Ansarudeen Society of Nigeria. Mama Ekushe.
Alhaja Gbajabiamila was on the Federal and State Pilgrims Welfare Board for many years as a member of the medical team to Mecca and Medina. Alhaja Latifat Gbajabiamila's political life started during the NRC and NPN era as a councillor and later as the vice chairman Surulere local government. Please a round of applause for Alhaja Gbajabiamila once again. Congratulations.
So Her Excellency said she wishes you well, that at 96 is the beginning of many more good things in your life. She also said I should tell you, Ma, that she appreciates this conferment on you and that you will live many, many years on earth.
My soul remains deeply rooted in the Ansarudeen Society of Nigeria, where I found faith, fellowship, and a life of purpose in service to Islam and humility.
The celebrant, this woman seated right here to my left, at 96, being recognized and acknowledged and being given a doctorate degree by Summit University. It is not an accident, it is not a coincidence, it is track record. And I thank God for her life. Dr. Gbajabiamila, congratulations.
We appreciate Summit University. We appreciate Ansarudeen Society as a family, and we pray for many more accomplishments.
First of many to come, of women being recognized as women. From the beginning, women in Ansarudeen have been recognized.
Mama deserves all the awards she can get.
Okay.
She's active.
You are please invited to come over.
She's very religious.
I thank God. I thank everybody, especially the Summit University. And I hope God will spare my life so I can see more of this. And then the students, as I've said, when they open that place, I will be there with them, inshallah.
So that's how we have done it today. You want to have a repeat of this type of program next week? Join us, and we shall bring you another interesting package on the Magnate. Until then, bye for now.